Napoleon Bonaparte is remembered as one of the greatest military leaders in history. But his story is not just about battles and empires. It is the story of ambition without limits, intelligence under pressure, and the dangerous line between genius and obsession. Napoleon was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, into a modest family. He was not born into power. He was not born into privilege. As a young boy, Napoleon felt like an outsider. He spoke with a strong accent, came from a poor background, and was often mocked by his classmates. But what he lacked in status, he compensated for with discipline and relentless focus. From an early age, Napoleon showed an extraordinary memory and a deep fascination with history and military strategy. He studied the greatest commanders of the past and learned from their successes and failures. When the French Revolution erupted, chaos consumed France. For most people, it was a time of fear. For Napoleon, it was an opportunity. He rose quickly through the military ranks, not through connections, but through results. His victories were fast, precise, and unexpected. Napoleon understood something his enemies did not. War was not only about strength, it was about speed, psychology, and timing. By his early 30s, Napoleon had become the most powerful man in France. He crowned himself emperor, sending a clear message to the world. His ambition knew no borders. Napoleon reshaped Europe through war, but also through reform. He introduced the Napoleonic Code, a legal system that still influences laws around the world today. He modernized education, administration, and government. But success began to feed his ego. As his empire expanded, Napoleon started to believe he was unstoppable. He ignored advice. He underestimated his enemies. His invasion of Russia in 1812 became the turning point. What began as a display of power turned into a disaster. Harsh winters, long supply lines, and relentless resistance destroyed his army. Napoleon was forced to retreat, weakened but not broken. After a series of defeats, he was exiled to the island of Elba. Most leaders would have disappeared into history. Napoleon did not. He returned to France, reclaimed power, and ruled again for 100 days. But the world had changed. His final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo ended his reign forever. Napoleon was exiled once more, this time to the remote island of St. Helena, far from Europe, far from power. There, he spent his final years reflecting on his life. Napoleon died in 1821, defeated but unforgettable. Today, he is remembered as a conqueror, a tyrant, a reformer, and a genius, depending on who tells the story. But one truth remains. Napoleon Bonaparte proved that one individual, driven by vision and ambition, can reshape the world, for better or worse. His legacy is a reminder that greatness comes with a price. And that the same ambition that builds empires can also destroy them. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe to the channel for more stories about the most powerful figures in history. And tell us in the comments, do you think Napoleon was a hero or a tyrant? Subscribe for more stories of history's greatest minds.